Hi, y'all doing, and welcome to video 8. In the last video, we set up our keyword list to send to our writer, and I went ahead and sent it off to my writer, and had my writer write up 20 articles with the keywords that I selected. So I've received those articles back. So in this video, I'm going to show you the first step in getting traffic to your review blog and how we're going to use the articles that our writer wrote to send us traffic. And the very first step is going to be submitting the articles to article directories. Now, I'm only going to do one article, but I wanted to explain that I'm going to use my one article for an example, and as I go through the rest of the video series, I want you to understand that you're going to do what I do with that one article. You're going to do that with all of your articles. So again, I suggest that you have your writer write up 30 articles, 30 niche articles for you. But again, you can do as many or as few as you want, depending on how much traffic and how much money you want to make. But this is what happens when you get your articles back. So I'm going to take this one article for an example, and in the next few videos, I'm going to show you how I take that article and get massive exposure and traffic to my review. So the first step, as I said, is submitting the article to article directories. And here is a list of the 10 article directories, the top 10 article directories that I use. You can submit your article to as many or as few article directories as you would like. I usually submit to 12 to 15 directories, but here I've listed the top 10. In my experience, these are the 10 article directories that are going to get you the absolute most traffic and the best results. Again, you can pause this video if you like and take down the URL, the web address for each article directory, but they are Easy Articles, Articles Base, Idea Marketers, Amazings, Go Articles, Article Feeder, Article Snatch, Search Warp, Article Dashboard, and Pub Articles. Now there are many more directories out there that are really good. I've used Article Slash, they're very good. Article Rich, also very good. I've used Excellent Guide, they're very good. Again, there are Expert Articles is another one that's very good. There are a whole lot of great directories out there, and the more directories you submit to, the more traffic and backlinks you're going to get to your review. Now, again, I'm not going to submit to all of these directories. I am going to submit to Easy Articles just as a demonstration for you. But the very first step, once you get your articles back from your writer, again, is to submit to the article directories. So let me go ahead and submit my article to Easy Articles. Okay, here we are at the Easy Articles homepage. I'm going to click Submit Articles, and this should take me into my article submission area inside my account. And as you can see, I've submitted some articles before, so I'm going to go ahead and select Relationships Marriage from the Categories section. Now I have my my article. Again, I had my writer do 20 articles, and I go through the same process with all 20 articles, okay? But I'm going to do one just to show you exactly how to submit. It's very simple. I pull up my article. I believe the keywords for this article were saving your marriage. So I'm going to go ahead and fill in the title and the article summary. You can either write a short summary. If you don't have a summary written, Easy Articles will allow you to use the first 2 or 3 sentences as your summary. In the article body area is where I'm going to paste the complete, the entire article body. And when I have my articles set up in my notepad, I usually leave some space in between the article body and the resource box and the title, so that I know exactly what's what. Okay, and this article is a little bit longer than normally. It's 680 words, but 400 to 500 words is good. I actually added to this article a little bit. Again, you want to do a spell check. I actually found a typo here. But you always want to proofread your article, or else EasyArticles isn't going to accept it. You should also make sure that it's an original article. You can submit the same article to other directories, but make sure that it's original content. In other words, that you wrote it. Don't ever submit a private label rights article or an article written by somebody else to EasyArticles, okay? Write your own articles or have your own articles written and submit them. Again, EasyArticles isn't really concerned with whether or not you submit the article elsewhere, but it has to be your content that you wrote and that you have the copyrights to. So we're going to paste in my keywords here. So I've got everything pasted in. The last step is to paste in my resource box, and the resource box is probably the most important part of the article, because this is where you're going to get your traffic from. EasyArticles allows 2 links in the resource box, and I'm going to show you exactly how I set them up here. To set up a hyperlink, it's very simple. One of the things that I want to stress is that you always want to use the keywords as anchor text to your review. In other words, this article's keywords were saving your marriage. So you can see in the hyperlink here, I have used saving your marriage as the anchor text. And again, this is my review link here, so that when someone clicks the link, they're going to end up on my marriage rescue interviews review, and hopefully Clickbank click through and buy the Clickbank product. So I include 2 links in my resource box. I always include the anchor text link first, and then I put the actual marriage rescue interviews as my second hyperlink. And you can have up to 5 words in your EasyArticles hyperlinks as long as you have over 400 words in your article. So my review box says, if you're having severe problems with your marriage and want some help saving your marriage, and saving your marriage is hyperlinked, then I would suggest reading this in-depth review about the marriage rescue interviews, and the marriage rescue interviews is hyperlinked. So I've got 2 abouts there. So very, very simple to submit. I always like to preview the article, see how it's going to look, and you can also test out your hyperlinks to make sure they work. So here's my article. It's got my keywords in the title here, and if there's a typo, usually EasyArticles will underline it. So it looks like everything is spelled correctly, and you also want to make sure that your grammar is correct. If you use the tips to select your article writer that I laid out in previous videos, you should have good articles coming back. So here's my resource box, and here's my first hyperlink. You can see how I use the keywords as anchor text, saving your marriage. If I go ahead and click that, it's going to bring up my product review on my blog. This is the Marriage Rescue Interviews product review that I wrote. So the first hyperlink works correctly. Let's check the second hyperlink to make sure that that's going to click through as well. And that one works correctly also. So we are all ready to submit our article. You just want to click on yes, I agree, and submit this article. And it will come up with any suggestions. White space is no big deal, so you just click submit article. And EasyArticles is going to process the submission, and then it will come back and tell you that your article has been accepted and is waiting to be reviewed. Okay, that's all there is to it. So if we go over into my EasyArticles dashboard, we're going to see that the article is here, saving your marriage, the one that I just submitted, and it's pending the initial review. So in about 2 days, that article will be live. In the meantime, you can go ahead and submit to the other 9 directories that I laid out for you. If you want to submit to more than that, you can. If you want to submit to maybe 15 or 20, that would be a good idea. And that's the first step. Now you're going to do that with all of your articles, all 30 of them, or 20, or however many you had written. And once you get that done, you will be ready for the next video. In the next video, I'm going to show you how to turn your articles into slideshows and submit those articles to slide sharing sites, and that's going to get you even more traffic and backlinks. So I hope you enjoyed the video, and I will see you in video 9.